What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the J2C channel. My name is Jose Contreras. For those of you that are new to my channel, my crypto army here, please subscribe, like my video. It really helps me out. It gives you great information here. I'm a big fan of Stellar Lumen, so I always try to bring you some of the best news possible. I also look into other cryptocurrencies that are big movers and some other details that may affect cryptocurrency. So if you haven't already, like, subscribe. And remember that anything I give you here is not financial advice. I will not tell you to buy, sell, or hold. I give you the details so that you can make your own informed decision. All right, let's get started today. So I want to remake this video because I left out a piece of information that was pretty critical to getting your free XLM by mining Ethereum. So you do not mine directly for XLM. You mine for Ethereum, in which it converts it over to whatever coin you want. And so to start, I'm going to start by giving you step-by-step on how to install the miner, when to run it, how to run it, and how to collect your money, right? So the first thing you're going to do is, before you even go to the download page, which I'm going to have links in the bottom here, is you're going to go into your search bar and you're going to type in Windows Security. You're going to go to the Windows Security window. You're going to go to Virus and Threat Protection. You're going to go down to under Virus and Threat Protection Settings, and you're going to manage settings. And then you're going to scroll down to exclusions. You're going to add an exclusion. Now, I've already done this, so you're going to have to add specifically the download folder, and you're going to have to add an exclusion for whatever the executable is going to live, right? So you don't necessarily need to install anything. And the reason you do this is because antivirus systems, they're not configured yet to identify these specific mining tools, which, as you can see, I have a few other ones. But the reason you're doing this is so that you don't get a false alarm about a Trojan virus. It is not a Trojan virus. It's just the way that the program is set to run. Windows thinks it's a virus, but I can certainly guarantee you that it's not. Now, this doesn't mean that you're safe from all security issues and potential hacks. You'd have to do your own research on that. As with anything, any program, it's always all risky. Even the most secure programs in the world get hacked. So do your own research, but as of now, this is not an issue to run. It's just Windows detects it for whatever reason as a virus. I believe the update for that is coming as it becomes more adopted. But for now, you add an exclusions to the two folders. For me, it's the downloads and where I'm going to keep the folder. And the next step, after you've done this, is to go to unminable.com miner. Now, I'm going to have a link below with a referral code, and you don't have to use my referral code, but the reason I say do it is because it reduces the fees for when you're mining, I believe by 0.25%. It's 1% fee using Unminable, but if you use a referral code, it actually reduces your fees by up to 0.25%. So just a little bit more money in your pocket, right? So I'm not going to do the download because I've already done it, but pretty much you click this download button, it goes right to your downloads folder, and then you move it over to the folder where it's going to live, right? So for me, this is the D drive Unminable. I export it from the zip folder, and it's just an executable that you run, right? But before you run it, we need to run through another setup that's important for you to receive your money. And I use hotbit.io. Again, I'll leave a link in the description. But what you do is you create an account here. It's a DeFi, so you don't really need to provide any of your details, your information. And once you've created your account, which it should be pretty straightforward. So the first thing you're going to do is go to deposits, and you're going to go to under here. You're going to click where it says USDT, it's default, and you're going to type XLM. You're going to see Stellar. And here you're going to have an address, and in this address is where you're going to copy it. But there's also one important piece of information that I forgot in my previous video, is you need to add a colon and the memo. And the reason they do this is because this deposit link is like a generic account, and they know how to route it to you based on the memo below. And I did not do that in the past, so I had about 50 Stellar coins that did not go to my account. However, it is still recoverable. You go to you go in here and you go to the support page, and you're going to email them, and you're going to give them all the details that they require, and then they'll identify your Stellar coins and they'll give them to your account. However, you need to contact them ASAP, because it does take them about 3 months to identify your coins. Not a big deal. Stellar is going to take a little bit of time before it shoots up. However, you can still recover them for those of you that did not do this in the past. So what I did now is the next step, right? I'm going to launch once I've created this account, I copied this code. I'm going to launch the miner. And of course, I get warnings sometimes about Windows security. Again, not an issue. As long as it runs, it's fine. You select your GPU as your main one. It's a lot faster than your CPU. And right here at the screen, you're going to select Stellar Lumens, and you're going to enter your address. Now again, it is very important that you add a colon and your memo number. Just like I have here, you copy it and you paste it over here at the end. And it's important to do that so that when you reach the 50 XLM, which is the minimum for you to withdraw from Unminable and send it to Hotbit. So I'm going to start the program so you can see what it looks like. I've already mined a lot of XLM, but this doesn't show the most recent ones, right? Because I changed the address, I added the colon to it. So it's going to take a few minutes. You can click on this button here to see what's going on in the background. After a few minutes, it's going to give you a hash rate, and the hash rate will determine how much you can process at one time. Now again, I have a lot running. I have Windows. Usually when I do this, I shut down everything. I go through my taskbar, I close Outlook, I close any programs I have running, and it increases the hash rate. And then what happens is after about a few minutes, you're going to see something appear at the bottom here that says the calculated hash rate, what you're actually doing. So sometimes it may be slower, sometimes faster. I have seen where it drops down relatively low, but that's not your fault. That just could be the environment, the system, or the tool. But it does eventually come back up, right? So I'm going to give you guys my referral code, because by entering a referral code, you're going to get some money off of the fees, so you pay less fees. And we're going to use ET hash. You do not want to use ETC hash because it does mine lower. This is a much faster one. And if you ever wanted to see how much you're making, you can click directly on this address. And the address is going to bring you right to your page where you have details. Now, because I didn't add the other one before the memo, I have to wait about 3 months to get my other XLM. I have about 55 XLM so far for free, just by leaving it running on my computer when I'm not using it. Now, always be conscious of the fact that when you're running this system, it's using your GPU, so it's running at a very high capacity. So your system can run it, but it is, like mileage on a car. So you just be conscious of that, because it does over time, over a very extended time. It may never happen to you, but it will wear down your video card. Me personally, I upgrade about every 5 years or so this isn't really an issue. And I'm running a 2080 RTX. So just keep that in mind, because that's going to determine your performance. And you're going to have here every 12 hours, it can withdraw once it reaches over 50 XLM. If you don't want it to auto withdraw, you could just leave it there, and you can uncheck this. If you want it to auto check, just enable that. Me personally, I like to wait till it reaches 50 or more, because I may not want 50. Maybe I'm just going to wait till I get to 100 or 200, which it is possible in a month to get over 200. You can see the statistics. Also, there's another area where you enter the XLM, and you can enter your hash rate. I believe it's under, if you go to XLM itself, right here in this coin, you're going to write Stellar, and you can enter your hash rate. So for me, it was about 34. Usually I get 34, 35. So let's just say that. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm clicking all over the place. It's right here. So you can see in a single day, 24 hours at 34, I get about 6.5 XLM. In a month, it's about 195 XLM. And this isn't bad. I mean, if you really think about it, at 300, it's about $100 worth of XLM. So it certainly can make you some profit if you have a better video card. And the highest I've seen is about 40 on my system. So that's about 229. It's little by little, but in the end, it's going to add up, because when Stellar blows up, this is just more XLM added to your pockets. All right, so that's all for my video today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, feel free to message me in the comments. I have my email in the system. You guys can always email me with questions. This is a pretty straightforward process. I hope that you found this helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. I'm trying to reach the goal of 100 subscribers, which is my first goal, so that I can get a customized link so that I can create youtube.com/J2C crypto, something along those lines. So it really help me out if you guys like and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch you guys in our next video.